Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I mentioned this before. Just last week, it's been 8 years since I bought a new phone. And last week, I went out and bought myself a new Samsung Galaxy 25 plus extra whatever. And I want to share because I got a watch. They talked me into getting a watch too. I want to talk a little bit about this. First, I want to talk about your comments. I've always said this. I don't reward bad behavior. I usually don't talk. If somebody's being a troll, if somebody's, putting up comment after comment after comment that's insulting and derogatory and, just about every video. I've had people do that before. And this is what always amazes me is if you hate me and you hate my channel so much, why are you tuning in every day to watch my videos? And, because you have to click on each video to comment. And here's the really big thing. I get paid. I get paid for that. This channel is monetized. And well, that video is running while you're commenting. So I let people do that. Go ahead. You want to comment? You want to leave comments like that until it gets to a point where if they become disruptive in the comments, it gets to that point sometimes, and it starts inhibiting other people, real people I don't want to say fans, but people that like my channel, that like to comment. It starts inhibiting them from leaving comments, and that's when it's time. And I've only done this once, or actually, no, I'm sorry, twice in the last 10 years, two people, and they got way out of hand. The first person actually started doxing me, he started putting what he thought was my phone number. It was not my phone number. Actually, it was my phone number, but it was my phone number from when I was 10 years old. So, I have no idea who. And he started putting that. Here's Daryl's phone number on every comment. So I could easily block people here, and I could easily report people, and I don't like doing that. I'm not a reporting I'm not a narc kind of guy. But him, I did because it got out of hand. Okay, then I think he came back because he had a different name and he was blocked from my channel. And it was the same kind of comments. I'm not stupid. Most people aren't stupid. And you see the same syntax, and it's a different name and everything. But the comments have the same kind of derogatory words and the same syntax, and it uses the same phraseology. And I think it was the same guy again, so I blocked him again. And those are the only people in 10 years that I've ever blocked until today. I lost my temper with this guy, I'll admit it, not face-to-face or anything. I went to start reading through your comments, and I saw this one comment that said, you look like you're aging fast, which doesn't bother me at all. I told you I got a new phone, and it's a lot crisper, and I'm not aging fast. It's just now you could actually see all the wrinkles. I've had all these wrinkles, but my old phone was it was actually a Samsung Galaxy 8. So you didn't see all the wrinkles, and now you do. It's not like I'm aging all of a sudden rapidly in the last week, and I thought I told you guys that. So I kind of laughed when I saw that comment. It's obviously he didn't, he doesn't get it. It's a new phone. I'm not worried about aging fast. I age how I age. It is what it is. I really don't care. Then I read the next line, and he said, you better stay away from the needle. Daneedle. Okay, so I looked at that. Now, it's one of two things. Either he's afraid to actually say the needle because he thinks he's going to get in trouble. So he tried to kind of sneak it past the algorithms and the YouTube, the moderators or whatever. Or he was just trying to sound cool. One of those guys that doesn't know much about drugs, trying to sound, drugs are not cool, believe me. But, that kind of pissed me off even more. He was trying the needle. Better stay away from the needle. It sounded like a jamoke that's trying to sound cool, and that pissed me off. And before I knew it, I was responding to him. I was I just wrote what I just said to you guys. Then I started going off, and I was like, you know what? I want to fist fight you. I started writing this in the response. And I was like, I live in Bristol, Connecticut. Come here anytime, man. I want to knock your effing teeth out, and I hit send. Then I thought about it, and maybe it's all the fight talk and fight videos that I've been doing. And I was like, Daryl, no, this is wrong. You know, you're losing your temper here. So I deleted it, and I deleted him, and I reported him, because that is harassment. I mean, I'm an 18-and-a-half-year recovering addict, and saying, you know, talking about the needle to me, it really is harassment. So I reported him. So he's gone. I forgot what his name, I don't even remember his name now. That's how inconsequential he is to me. So, bye-bye. All right, let's talk about this watch, man. I've told you guys, I exercise. It's my new addiction. I exercise to the extreme. I exercise like 5 hours a day, every day. I get up at 2 a.m., I make this video, I start working out at 4 a.m., doing weights for an hour, then I go for a 3.5-mile walk around town, then I come back and I walk on the treadmill for 70 minutes while I curl weights, while I walk on the treadmill, then I go for a 5-mile bike ride, I come home, eat lunch, shower, second shower, and then I go for a 10-mile bike ride. Yeah, and if you don't believe me, let me show you. I don't know what the average steps are, but I'm well over 20,000 steps every day. I take it that's probably a lot. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's backwards. The first number is 20. The first number is 20,253 steps for today. I think that's just activity steps. I don't know if that's even total steps. And it's only 3 p.m. It's actually 3 p.m. here. So there's still 9 more hours left in the day, and I'm already over 20,000 steps. I burned 3,000 calories. Let me see. I burned 2,149 calories through activity. Active time, 299 minutes. What's that? That's like 4 hours. 4 times 6. It's actually 5 hours of active time today. I wasn't kidding when I was telling you guys that, you know, this is my average day. I exercise, and it's my addiction now. You know, and when it rains and I can't do part of my workout, I'm lost, man. You know, the only thing that makes me kind of the anxiety go down if I can't work out is painting. You know, I'll start my painting day early. That's what I do after I finish working out and shower. After I take my last bike ride at, we'll say noon. I take one at 9 a.m. and then I take one at noon. 2 bike rides usually if it's a nice day. And I'll do my artwork in the afternoon where I go on eBay, Etsy, look for art sales and stuff like that, you know, making connections to sell my artwork, or actually painting here in my little studio I got set up. Yeah, so I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah, I burned almost 3,000 calories today. Hey, it's better than heroin. The exercise is a better addiction than heroin, crack cocaine. You got to admit it. All right, I'll be back later with another video. Let me know what you think about trolls and stupid comments and my watch and Samsung Galaxy 25. Is it a good phone? Is it a good watch? Let me know. Have a good Wednesday.